Hello, welcome back to another game on Arena. It's a 4v4 team game, and if I got Wonder HD here correct to send me the game, he's Koreans here, and apparently it was a Trush game. I Trush? Yeah, that's the question. Modri saying yes. Modri is his pocket. Modri apparently very good team game Arena player. I can't really say. I'm pretty sure Modri is a good player on Arena 1v1s. He started to play again, and I guess he had played a lot of team games as well, so he should know what he's doing. As we can see, another Zebra and Goat version, so I guess it's the Red Arena Cup version. Is that possible? I'm not sure, it doesn't really matter for now. And if this is Koreans and you have a, what do we have here? Dark Noob playing as the Khmer on the flank, and also in range, I guess, Quark, who has a very small entrance, could easily be walled in with the Britons here. I imagine Trush might be possible here. Also, on the other pocket, we have Tutas playing as the Byzantines? I don't know, I'm gonna say Byzantines. And we have MBL here playing on his actual account apparently, not the Clown 3000, but the MBL 40C account as the Persian flank. And he's playing against Lays as Indians, Persians against Indians. Very interesting matchup, not sure how this is going to go. And we have Reclamation here playing in teal as the Vikings. Interesting civilizations in my opinion here. The Slavs were moderate, pretty strong boom civilization, and I imagine we're going to see Siege and Champions. Makes sense in a long game. Maybe even Boyars, that would be awesome, but it's unlikely for now. It's not impossible. Not sure, maybe Modri knows best what to do here. And for the resources, let's find out about the main resources at least. Both stones are forward here, but the main gold safe in the back, which is nice for Wonder. Dark Noob has the main gold forward, so if there's a Trush, then one gold is already gone. Second stone safe in the back, main stone safe in the back, so he could actually put the counter towers up, but that's not really what you want to do here, and I guess if Dark Noob is actually getting trashed, he's going to try to defend and boom as fast as possible. The Khmer should be doable, and then I imagine elephants later on, if he's allowed to. That would be a good idea. There's a good question here. Let's find out. Didn't see it. Versus Persians. Yeah. Good. He is not allowed to boom. But Civ wins, so Lace is asking about scouts here. Civ win against the Persians, it makes sense with the Indians, I guess, more or less. Not sure about it, I haven't really thought about it. Let's continue. I have Wonder going for Loom, so we know the Trush is coming here for a Quark. A like old school HD player almost. I think he played on HD before moving to Woobly, but it's a long time ago. Main gold safe in the back, main stone pretty safe in the back, that's nice. And the other two golds are forward, so if he's getting walled in and trushed, I guess he's gonna have enough resources to be able to boom. And with the Britons, you want to go archers, so eventually he's gonna break out. If he's actually getting walled in, what I believe he will be. Tutus with the Byzantines on the other flank, on the other pocket, sorry, with the main gold safe in the back, a second gold also safe in the back here. The house is a little bit awkwardly placed. Maybe a TC here would be nice. We have also, I don't see the stone. Where's the main stone for him? Did I miss that? Is it in back somewhere? Yes, it's here, so he's fine on that regard. MBL main stone on the side, main gold on the back here. Not really in the back of his base, but facing his teammate, this is good. We have the main stone forward here for Lace, main gold on the side. Then we have Reclamation, where's the resources for him? Main gold on the side, main stone safe in the back here. And I think Modri will be fine with the main gold forwardish, but it's not a big problem. Main stone also forwardish. Let's see what Wonder is doing here. The first tower is coming up, the villagers are starting to attack. Second tower already on the way, and Dark Noob putting up a watchtower of his own because he's up to feudal age already, on the way to castle age actually, and that's a really fast time, 13:49. Look at this. Interesting to see. Dark Noob went on 24 villages only. Makes sense. He had those zebras inside, which the map is doing that, I think. And then he could have without needing any buildings. But it's almost too fast. What are you going to do now? Now let's get a watchtower up, so you need some villages on stone. He's actually got two villages. And I think Modric just X'd something to Wonder. Not sure he wants to talk, but he is found out about Quark's base, and you're realizing, okay, that's a really small entrance, so just put towers here and you will have him under control. And outpost as well, interesting. Modri telling Wonder what to do here. Makes sense for Modri, he's on the way to castle age, he doesn't have a lot of things to do for now. transitioning to Castle Age is not a big problem. Imperial Age transition is a lot more interesting. Now the Siege Workshop coming up for Dark Noob and Boso immediately. Is he going for an extra TC as well? That would be amazing, but I don't think he has the wood for that, and not as much stone, because the second watchtower probably up. There's a few outposts inside actually, and second watchtower coming up now. That's only an outpost. I thought it was a tower. It's going down eventually. Barracks coming up here, and as you can see, Wander is starting to wall this in. He didn't need to go that far, but maybe he's going for a just-in-case wall. Wanderer shouldn't be close to Castle Age. No, he's missing gold, he's missing a lot of food here, but he's keeping one player really busy, which is Dark Noob, and El Quark is going to realize, okay, I'm going to get walled in. Should I try to defend against this and try to break free early, or I think it's just a 4 TC boom actually here, makes sense on a team game, and with the Britons you're easily able to get the TCs up, no problem at all. We have Tutas also with the boom coming up, 1 town center, 2 extra town centers, I guess a third one potentially if he wants to. Byzantines, if you want to go for cataphracts, then it makes sense. MBL, what do we see here? Does he have scouts out? That's one MBL scout getting chased away. He's got 1 extra TC on the wood line and 1 extra TC on the main gold, close to the main stone as well. So he's going for a little bit of a boom here, as Lace has 3 TCs up and running, I guess, or maybe even it's 4 TCs already. Let's go back to the other side. I want to know how Dark Noob is doing. The TC coming up on the main gold, and a mangonel defended by or repaired by a villager to take down these watchtowers. I guess Wander needs to go for the Castle Age upgrade now. You want to have guard tower and the +2. And these guard towers will be really strong. Can see a lot of scouts fighting here. Wander losing his scout. Ooh, a lot of scouts going down. That is not good for Wander's team here. Everybody losing their scouts. Interesting to see. Modri with 4 TCs. 3 TCs very close. Does not have a lot of space for farming here. But he wanted to get a TC on the woodline, TC on the main goal in the woodline. Makes sense. Another one on the back stone. Really nice to see these TCs. Reclamation with the Vikings. TC not far away from the main gold, and he's going to cut it open, which is good for him. TC in the back, TC in the wood line here. Very nice layout as well. So almost everybody is booming, I feel. No real action except for the fact that Wander already walled in El Quark, going with stone walls now here as well. That does make sense. I guess he's not going that way. And he's still trying to keep Dark Noob busy now. There's villagers behind that watchtower, keeping it repaired, needs the garrison, and very nice to see. Dark Noob in the meantime is trying to boom as fast as possible. It's going to be faster than Wander obviously, but Wander has the guard tower upgrade now. Should go for Boatkinner immediately. There we go. And I guess that Mangonel could go down really fast here. The guard tower I think is strong enough to be able to hold on for quite some time, and that's 2 villagers repairing now. One needs to attack the villagers here. He's not doing that, and now he's going to repair the tower, but he lost 1 villager in process, and that Mangonel is just not dying. Look at this. Dark Noob is defending for as long as he can. Siege Workshop coming up behind this, so this 1 guard tower is not going down. What the hell? 58 HP, but now Dark Noob sending the second Mangonel. Will be fine here. How's the TC count looking for Dark Noob? He's got 3 TCs now, 56 villagers. Can see here MBL on 88 with the Persians, Britons 85. On the other side, 3 players above 80, which is also good. So we have gonna have a 3v3, and Dark Noob and Wanderer have kind of a personal fight here. Elkorg needs to break free, but it shouldn't be a big problem for him. I think he should be able to either cut the forest or just go with 1 ram with a few pet outs, whatever you want to do. How's Elkorg actually looking? Good resources. Should be able to click up to Imperial Age very soon. He's also going for the castle. Makes sense. You want to get those longbowmen out. The first to go up to Imperial Age is Reclamation here with the Vikings. That makes sense. Closely followed by the Persians here by MBL. MBL going for Siege Workshops. Barracks coming up now. I guess we're going to see... yeah, what are we going to see actually? Cavalier, Paladin doesn't really make sense against the Indians. Hand Cannoneers, but Indians hand Cannoneers are better. And what else to go for here? Mangonels, possibly Onagers. I'm not sure what the Persians are supposed to do here. Going to find out soon. Maybe Halberdiers and Onagers might be a decent combination. A few bombard cannons behind. That is also really nice to have. Now Modri is coming forward. He's probably on the way to Imperial Age as well, going with the Castle, Siege Workshop and Barracks. We're going to see the champion line possibly, potentially, or just counter units Halberdier and maybe even Boyars would be awesome to have. A little bit of an X because the Castle coming up, and University on the way for Wander, very far forward University, but that Castle is definitely going up. That means the Watchtower Guard Tower should go down eventually, and also the walls could fall. In the meantime, Wander did not try to go into Dark Noob space, but he kept Dark Noob busy, so Dark Noob is not far away from Imperial Age, but still not there. And he doesn't really have the economy you want to have behind this. Looks like for the villager count, MBL's team is actually looking better, but I'm not sure if they really have the better position. We're going to find out soon. Dark Noob and Wanderer more or less out of the game, out of the main Imperial Age game. And what is Modri going to do here? Pikeman, we're going to see Halberdier Squires on the way, Trebuchet coming up, a second castle, and outpost, no, guard tower actually, on Tutas walls. Do you want to hop this, or is it just a guard tower to be annoying? I'm not sure. In the meantime, we have El Quark trying to break free, fortified wall done, makes sense, and Trebuchet to, I guess, hit the guard tower first. On the other side, archer is coming up for Arbalest with the Vikings and siege rams. Indians gonna have heavy camels and soon to be Imperial Age camels. It's gonna be tough for MBL. There is not a lot of help from the Byzantines here for now. Archer range for skirmishes or Arbalest as well, I'm not sure. But it looks like you need a lot more Halberdiers and you need elite skirmishes from the Byzantines at least to be able to fight this, because MBL is right now getting 2v1 here, and that's something you don't want to have. You're flank in a tough position, the pocket needs to help here. Now Modri is going to start an attack. Dark Noob apparently, taking on the TC on the main goal. Dark Noob might be in trouble, and I don't see Elcor helping him fast. Elcor doing champions as well, is not going for... He's out. Yeah, that's the important message for Modric here. And you can see the champions. The champion done already. Siege Onager coming in from Modric. This is interesting. The champions, once they're getting close, those Onagers will die fast, and Pikeman not really a threat to the champions. On the other side, it looks like MBL is able to defend with the Halberdiers and Onager combination, but still has a tough time, and he won't be able to move forward. Also, the Arbalists are starting to attack that little military base from Tutas, and these Arbalists are also taking down more villagers. We're going to see hand cannoneers. That doesn't make sense at all. That's a very poor unit choice here against Vikings and Indians. You don't go hand cannons with the Byzantines here. Just a mistake, I guess. Is it a rookie mistake? Not sure. 1728 is actually a rating where you should know that hand cannoneers doesn't make sense at all in this situation. But okay, we're going to find out how this game is going. On this side, the castle is getting attacked by 3 soon before trebuchets, only 1 counter trap. But siege onager done for Modri, and he's going for the long swordsman now, so he preferred siege over infantry. At first in Imperial Age, of course, now he's getting the resources in, and he needs some army other than the siege to be able to compete against this. Also, we have Elquak now sending champions in. Dark Noob still fine for now. It's up to Imperial Age, obviously, but is doing what? Bombard cannons, Onager done. Interesting to see. Wanderer also up to him. No, he's actually going there. He's the last one to reach Imperial Age. We're going to find out eventually what he's going to do. I imagine bombard cannons, and of course those keeps with a lot of range can be helpful. We have a few towers inside Tutas base. Maybe that's one reason that he went for hand cannoneers. I'm not sure. Doesn't make sense so much. And it looks like we have Reclamation and Lace waiting a little bit. It is lazy. Is it lazy or Lace? I think I said Lace all the time. They are waiting for a lot of army. I don't know. It's the plan here. They're running away from those onagers here with the Arbalest. So Reclamation is busy for now. Siege rams will die eventually, but when the other side's pocket is attacking you, you're in a tough situation. And Alcork is getting rid of Modric's castle here. That was successful. And is now trying to break that forward. The question is, will we be able to do it? Champions and a few villagers to get more barracks up. Onagers from MBL helping out on the other side. This is something you don't want to have. Nice siege onager shot, and siege onager have more HP. They are actually surviving one shot here. Looks like that was a decent trade for Modri. Now siege onager going down. Nice split, but a little bit too late. And we even have some microing going on here. Last onagers will die, and of course the 200 swordsmen soon to be champions from Modri will be able to deal with the Halberdiers. Now there is Arbalest from Wander moving forward. On the other side, fight happening between Imperial Caramels, hand cannoneers, and now Elite Berserks, almost fully upgraded, moving forward. This is going to be tough for MBL, because now he needs hand cannoneers against Berserks. That's pretty much a possible situation to be in. You have Arbalest and those Elite Berserks against you. Maybe heavy Scorpions, but you need to have a very good position and some meat shields. So I imagine Hussars might be an option eventually. We have the hand cannoneers dying to the Arbalest, more or less, and another castle coming up from MBL. There's one castle from Tutas. Didn't have the time to go for the cataphracts. They would be really strong here. Against Berserks they will be doing a lot of damage, and even against the Arbalest they will be okay-ish at least. Can add some of these skirmishers. On the left hand side, looks like Imperial Camels going into Dark Noob space. Dark Noob has a lot of idle villagers here in a very tough spot. Wasn't able to really recover from that early pressure. He was good up to the point where Modri came into play, and then it was really tough for him because not a lot of help from Elquark, who was walled in and took his time to boom, but it's tough to transition into Imperial Age, and he was able to get that castle down, but then Modri was a little bit faster, he has the better economy. Slav against Britons 1v1 is a really interesting matchup, but in this team game it looks like the pressure from the towers and these walls really did some damage. Maybe I'm missing something as well, that's possible. And as you can see, keep upgrade coming in from Elquark, very interesting. Modri moving forward with the champions, Capdrum on the way is going to go Siege Drums as well. And there's a lot of those Imperial Camels backed up by Elite Berserks and Arbalest going for those castles. MBL is going to lose yet another castle here. I think he lost one before outside. That castle from Byzantines from Trush is going down. And looks like Modri and Reclamation were untouched the entire game. We have a war elephant on the field, not a battle elephant, war elephant even. But this is really tough for MBL. He's on 160 population only. Dark Globe roughly the same, but the opponents almost pop capped, and that's everybody, not just the pockets. It looks like the Team Wanderer, I'm going to call it because he sent the recorded game, or the link to the recorded game file, is putting up a good fight and is winning here. I don't really like these towers, and it's one reason to go for 1800 HP walls and go for arena in team game tournaments, but they're still quite annoying, even though you might not be able to breach the walls or break the walls so fast. And it looks like with the Persians 2v1 and Tutas going for a hand cannoneers mistake, early Imperial Age mistake probably. This game is over, and there's the GG. Only Elquark is trying to fight for a little bit longer, but is resigning now. He knows this is over. And interesting game for me, but all the towers, man, it's just too much. And I somehow don't like the towers in these games. They were very effective. I have to give them that, and Wanderer probably did the right choice with the Koreans, attacking one player, trushing him, and walling in another player, which was quite easy. So you're delaying the enemy team by a lot, and Modri had a free boom with the Slavs. That's perfect. Then this just overwhelming with the Imperial Camels from the other side, and of course the Arbalest, early Arbalest and Berserks. Really nice combination. Hope you enjoyed this game. See you in the next games. GG.